What's up, y'all? Beef coming at you with another video. So today what we're going to be doing is switching out the keycaps on one of my keyboards. This is a project I wanted to do for a little while. I moved over my computer from one room to another, switched over the desk, cleaned up the whole setup, the whole thing. So part of that process, cleaning the PC, I wanted to switch out the keycaps as well. So we went ahead and did that today. So go ahead and smash subscribe, smash like, come along for the video, and let's check it out. This is the first ever mechanical keyboard I got. I got this back in 2019 when I first got my PC from Corey, aka Killa Walker. It's a Smart Duck keyboard, not to be confused with Ducky. It is not a Ducky keyboard, but it was on Amazon. I think this was $35. First ever mechanical keyboard I got. Brown switches, because I did a little bit of research. I was like, well, with all the switch types, I think browns are going to be the ones for me. I eventually did put these pudding keycaps on them, as you can see here. So this is what it looks like currently. And then we're going to be switching that out with some different keycaps. This keyboard screams first PC gamer keyboard, of course, with the RGB and all of that. And I still love RGB, but we're going to swap that out. We don't necessarily need the jelly keycap. You know what they say, get a good knife and you'll never work a day in your life, so. Looks like unplugged, and I started just ripping these off by hand because at this point I did not know where my
keycap puller was.
I knew I had one because I've done a few keyboard projects over the years now. I just could not for the life of me find the keycap puller, so I just started yanking these off by hand. Footage is obviously sped up, but this took me a good minute to do, and I tore up my fingertips. I was like, oh, this sucks. I should not have just been ripping those off, but got all those keycaps off eventually. It did take a little bit of time just to rip and pull and tear and yank and rip and tear and yank and pull, but slowly but surely the project is complete. We get all the keycaps off, and we have just the naked keyboard. Now, I'm not going to show you this for too long, but I have 3 dogs that all shed, and this had not been cleaned really in a while. So it was pretty nasty in there. Spray it out, you know what it is. Get in there with some Q-tips at a point coming up here. Just really trying to get all that hair out of there and all the dust and just all the yucky stuff. This is not a hot swappable keyboard. This was before I knew about any of that, so all of those are just soldered in there. And honestly, I didn't feel like taking them out and lubing or anything, because this keyboard I've had no issues with since I've had it all of these years. It's actually, I've tried a few different keyboards at this point. I'll actually show you one of them later in this video, but I keep coming back to this one as like my main gaming keyboard. It was, again, like I said, only like $35. Pretty sick. So these are the keycaps we're going to be putting on there. It's upside down, so we'll flip that over. And I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I'm checking it out, and I'm like, wait, there's something else in here. What is that? So the keycap puller, one of them was in that package the whole time. And if you go back and watch, that package is on the table the whole time. So when I'm just ripping those off, the tool is literally inches from me. So I pulled out the box, and in it is the first custom I ever made. That's the one I was going to tell you about. Yellow switches in there. I lubed those and did the whole thing. That's what it sounds like. Slice and dice, and as I'm pulling off the plastic, they kind of just spill everywhere, and I'm like, well, that's obviously probably not the best way to do that. Start assembling that first row, QWERTY, if you will. All these smartphones, all these flips and bendy pulley phones, dude, bring back a smartphone with like a tactile QWERTY keyboard, dude. I'm all the way back in. A Sidekick, but smart, the Smart Kick. I personally enjoy this process of putting the keycaps on, taking them off, replacing them, cleaning them, all that. I have friends that do not enjoy that process. I have friends that love the process as well. Like I said, I'm on team. I love doing it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you enjoy switching out keycaps, or do you find it to be a bother and you'd rather not do it? I find it to be a soothing, relaxing thing to do. You know, sometimes life can get stressful, the road can look weary ahead, and sometimes it's nice to just get lost in a little project like that, you know, switching out keycaps or something like that. So I enjoy it. Let me know if you enjoy doing that, if you like switching out the keycaps. Getting started on the second row here. I mean, again, this footage is sped up, and it does take a little while, obviously, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? And by this point, I realized something. You can just cut the end of the plastic and sort of just tube of toothpaste the keycaps out. It's kind of like when you go to the gas station or 7-Eleven, they have that tube of gumballs that comes in like a tube, and you can just like pop those bad boys out. It's kind of like that. It's like a tube of toothpaste, or, you know, it's more keycaps than anything, but you understand. Switching out the enter key with this badass eagle I found in the pack. I was like, yo, that's pretty sick. Way better than a busted ass enter key. So swap that out. You see me do something here. I'm on team reverse spacebar, so I flip that thing upside down, and I stand by that. Getting that final row put in there. Slowly but surely, the project comes together. You know, get it apart, clean it, get all the keycaps back on. I decided at this point I'm going to put arrow keys on it. I have to toggle them off and on, but I decided, you know, I'll just remember up is my question mark. So I'm editing right now, and I realize I have to reshoot the end of this now because the audio from that first take got all messed up, the mic cable or something, so we're going to reshoot some of this. In this case, I'm putting the arrow keys on it. I've never done that with this board, so I'm excited to try it. I decided to go with this pink escape key. I think it looks really nice. This little flower design. Throw that on there as an accent to the earthy green and yellow. I don't know. I really like the way this turned out. I'm a huge fan. I'm on team new board, but we'll show you what the old one looks like here. This is what it sounds like. I know you sick freaks want to know. That's how I toggle them off and on, just the period function there. So I think it looks really cool. I'm excited with how this turned out. I'm excited to use it. So there is the old board, and then side by side with the new board. Which one do you like better? I'm on team new board, like I said. I think the old one is still pretty cool. There's probably some of you that are like, I think the old one's way better, but you're an idiot if you think that. So I had a lot of fun doing this project. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for watching this video. Like I said, I've tried to do a few keyboard videos in the past, and they've all failed. So this was the first one that has been successful. So if you're watching this, the video worked. Thank you for being here. Thanks for checking it out. I got all kinds of stuff in the works. So if you're interested at all in art or music or creativity in general, I paint, I draw, I made 100 beats in 100 days. I'm a producer, musician. I play guitar, I play drums. So making a lot of videos right now, making a lot of music and all kinds of stuff. Get subscribed, smash a like on the video, drop a comment on the video, and thank you so much for being here. Be kind, be you, most of all, stay beefy, and we'll see you in the next one.